Okay. Well, let me know if you guys can see me. I'm going to wait for just a second here on the mighty Facebook. I love this darn app. Hold on, I got to look at my screens. Yeah, we'll do a live break here on a great Sunday. All right, what are you guys doing? Hopefully you can see me okay. Cheers, by the way. Okay, you know what? Let's start. I've got my feeds on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook, and I like to do live Zooms. So if you're watching right now, we're gonna talk about some biz that I've been doing since March. Okay, so far so good. All right, this type of business I do not specialize in. Um, as a matter of fact, when I started, I was chuckling because I've been so far removed from this type of business that it's kind of funny now that I'm a big fan, and I do about 10 videos a day. Since March, last 5 months, I've put up about 1,500 videos. Uh, and we'll get into a little bit on how I do things. I try to make it fun, try to simplify what I do, not be too technical, not be so salesy, not oh God, it's just all I can do is just show you what I do. The more you explain, the more you maybe go back to 1970 to 1980 to 1990s, or even there's a lot of current companies that are exactly like us, except not. Okay, so I just got to throw a couple things out there the first 30 seconds and get my cameras warmed up. All right, I got me some nice coffee. It's like 90 something degrees, 95. I think it's going to be 98 in a couple days. But you know what? Sometimes you got to have coffee in the afternoon because I got air conditioning on. And sometimes it feels good to have vanilla caramel coffee. So, all right, I can see everything filling in. Hey, everybody. All right. Normally, when I do live video, it's usually something crazy. It might be a car show, for example. Rock and Hot Rod Productions, great production company. We had a beautiful car show yesterday. Money was raised for the veterans of Utah at Wheeler Farm. Had about 225 cars. I don't know how many people, but a lot. I'm a chatty guy. I like to walk around, take pictures, and shoot the sheet. And it was mighty fine to see all my friends, family, the car show community, top notch. Now it's Sunday and I'm relaxing, and I go out of my way to work this business I'm going to tell you about because it's fun for me, it's therapeutic. Every time I do a video, I feel like I owe you guys. All right, it's like therapy. Like, okay, someone's watching in Fiji, Philippines, Canada. It could be someone next door, down the street, 2 miles. But since March, I've been working this and taking it half-assed. All right, I'm not like, hey man, I'm gonna make this, just it's gonna be the end all be all. Excuse me, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put on my best hat, my best foot forward, try to watch gurus, watch people on how to make video. I always laugh when they say, "Don't make your back walls distracting." I'm like, well, that's too late. I got about 500 Hot Wheels on the back with. I even have a Miss America. No, it's a Wonder Woman doll and a Kiss T-shirt. I've got choppers and Legos, and I even got a Kiss drum set right in back of it. Well, right on my shoulder there. So I don't really take advice. Well, I guess when it comes down to video or how to promote or how to recruit or how to do this type of business, because it's just not me. I would rather be riding one of my bikes right now, or going to a car show, or working on my tan at the pool with my dark shades on so I can look at things, if you know what I mean. So, so since March, I started just doing what I'm going to show you, and 5 people came aboard, and then 10. Then those 10 got a couple people, and my group became like 20. And then those 20 got one person, and then one guy signed up. In the Philippines signed up like 20. And then he knew like the milkman's daughter's best friend across the street presented this opportunity. And then all of a sudden I got 10 more people in my group. And then all of a sudden I had worldwide response. I started going on Facebook, just messing off. I really don't promote this. I do have some friends and family. They come to me. I don't tell anyone about this on a street level. If they do bring it up, it's usually because products. And then they go, oh, so you can make money doing this. And I said, I seem to. Okay. I seem to. And And then, South Korea got a hold of me, and I'm like, God, South Korea? Wow, what the hell? I don't even know where that is. Is that below North Korea? Isn't it that little guy? I'm like, and then all of a sudden I have people from the Ukraine getting a hold of me. That's pretty cool. That's crazy. All right. If you watch the news, you're like, wait a minute. And then Fiji, Philippines, this little cute island on the um, west side of Africa gets a hold of me. It's like, is it Mauritius? Mauritius? It's one of the most beautiful islands in the world. And guess what? I host Pure Rock Radio, a radio station I own right next door here, purerockradio.com. There's a free plug. I host the whole operation off that beautiful island. Why? Because my buddy that lives there loves rock and roll, and he gives me a sweet ass deal. I got some people on that island rocking with this business. Then it got crazy. I had Russia sign up, China sign up, a lot of Americans slowly sign it up. Worldwide, I had the planet shaking hands with my group. All right, the company stands on its own. It's not even a year old. All right. Uh, Basically said ready, set, go about December 13th of 2022. Here we are about 9 months later. So if you were conceiving doing some backseat action, you could have a little baby right now, or you could be involved in this company. But right now, in 9 months, we have 620,000 people doing this. We're signing up 3 to 7,000 people a day. All right? That's insane. That's insane. You can't buy that. You can't wish it. You can come up with the best product or opportunity in the world, and it doesn't mean jack squat. People join because there's value or there's some reason other than fancy advertising. I can see you getting maybe, I don't know, maybe a couple thousand people interested in pissing away 10 million on advertising. But when you're talking about $9.95 a month, it's very affordable. And that's why the whole world is embracing this type of business because it's $9.95. Okay, $40 one-time fee to come aboard. Okay, that's it. There's no and wait, there's more. I don't do upsells where it's $7 and then all of a sudden the next page says $27 and then $57 and then by the time you're done joining something you're like $97. And you're like, God, what happened to the seven? It's bait and switch. It's then there's more. I don't do that type of bullshit. I just don't. It's not me. My real name's Cory Draper. Everyone in Salt Lake City that's met, maybe been my friend for 40 something years or have done business with me knows that I am not this type of business guy. I've owned 4 nightclubs. I've ran a lot of radio stations, owned a car dealership, and I'm involved with Rock and Hot Rod Productions, producing car shows. I do stuff it's kind of fun. There's a lot of risk in what I do sometimes. I have to invite people to come dancing or drinking or meet pretty girls or girls trying to meet badass guys. And can I throw a concert? Will people come? I was in a semi truck business, but I don't do this type of business. So when I started having success, pardon my throat, I was at a concert last night screaming, so I have laryngitis. That's why I'm drinking coffee, trying to warm my throats up. My 2 throat little things here, whatever they're called. Are those vocal cords? I think that's what they are. But when I started having success doing what I'm going to show you, I couldn't believe it. Because all of a sudden you have 47 people in your group, and then those 47 people go get 1 or 2 people because it's so affordable. Then your group grows to 80, and then to 90, then 100, then 105, then 170. So out of 600,000 people, I'm 41st in the entire company right now. Okay? You start off on these ranks. Everyone's heard of it. It's always, bronze and silvers and golds. And, they never have like balsa or linoleum or plaid. Every company has their own, fancy phrases, power line and matrices and everything. And I'm like, I don't care. What's the product? How much? I didn't even care about the money part. When I got on board with this company, I was actually into nutrition because half the day I'm eating tacos, pizza. I love pretzels from Snyder's, those little bags of goodness. There's like 7,000 grams of sodium in each bag. I'm honest. I eat average or crappy half the day, but the other half I do eat pretty damn good. And I believe in supplements and just not overeating. There's certain things that I do to try to keep this 215-pound body in shape. You know, a couple of years I'm 60. And I still want to rock. I want to roll. I want to go wave runnering, ride my Hayabusa, ride a Harley. I want to run and jump and just do everything that hopefully that I've been able to do from 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and I'll be 60. I'm born in the 60s. I'm in denial. I've got a shitty haircut from the 80s. It's like if you hang out with me, I'll tell you first half. I love 80s rock and roll, hair band music. Had a lot of fun. And in 2023, I just got to admit, it's like the cracks are going to come in the forehead, the tired eyes. I kind of blitzed the beard, but boy, I'll tell you, you give me 2 days, I have a Santa beard. All right, I can ho ho ho. You give me about 100 pounds and a belly, I can play Santa Claus because every hair on this face I've earned the whiteness or the grayness of it. My life's been a roller coaster of good, bad, and ugly, that's for sure. But right now, um, I just made up my mind that if I'm going to have success in this company, I want to make sure that everybody has success. I'm not going to join something because I'm going to make a quick buck and go buy Legos and stupid shit. I'm way over that. I've been fortunate enough to never been unemployed one day in my life since age 15. And if I want to go earn money, I've got multiple ways to do that. I wasn't looking for a side hustle. And even if I won Powerball, with my personality and ADD and HBDG, CBLE, whatever the hell, I have to do shit. I can't just get up and watch a movie or watch Love Island or watch The Bachelor or Bachelor in Paradise or Bachelor in Your Backyard or Bachelor on Mars. There's only so much TV and movies you can watch before you go, God, there's got to be more to this. Because your ass starts hurting, your back starts going, God, I'm laying down watching life go by. And I don't want to do that. I really don't. I don't think anyone does. If you kind of start getting a little bit more docile, a little more timid, a little more, damn, I'm just going to kind of relax and not leave my house or apartment. And then the depression sets in. You might feel lonely. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can happen if you let yourself kind of just, well, 30s, 40s, well, maybe my good old days are just that. Then maybe I don't have any good days right now on this fine August in beautiful Utah into 2023. You know, some you guys could be seeing this 2 years in the future of this video, but I like to do live video. I like to be able to talk to the world for basically free other than a home computer or a cell phone, okay? And it's so nice to have technology like this. So what I've done over the last 5 months is I've learned a lot of things how to make this business fun. And if you're going to post online anyway, you might as well post with a purpose. And sorry, I get a lot of messages whenever I go live. If you hear little beeps in the background, I don't know how to get those to go away. So, but if you're going to post on social media, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, oh my God, what am I missing? The other 7,000 social media platforms trying to get a chunk. You know, Twitter, which is now X, is funny. Every time I say, hey man, are you on X? I'm like, oh, ecstasy? No, I've never really been into drugs. But I used to own a nightclub, and when everyone took ecstasy and Pepsi, everyone was in love. And I'm like, oh shit, did I say that? So yeah, Twitter turning into X, that's pretty funny. You know, I got to hand it to Elon Musk. I think he has a sense of humor. But anyway, over the last 5 months of just posting live videos mostly, I like video the best. If I'm tired, I can tell you. If I dress in too much green, my God, you can just see. And if I learn something, I can just hurry and turn on a webcam or a cell phone and just go, this is what I learned today. Or, hey guys, we have a video or we have a meeting or a conference. If you want to watch, great. And if not, don't worry about it. I record. That's why I got 1,500 videos on my YouTube channel, which I'll leave a link below. Because everything I just want to show you, I'll leave links. And there's been videos that are probably recorded of any questions that you might have. But every day I get a lot of people asking me what I'm doing and can I help them. And right now I took it upon myself to say, you know, I am not going to just help my downline. Okay. And other leaders in this company, they think I'm stupid and a horse's ass. And why would you focus on people that you can't make money off of? And I'm like, speak for yourself. I could give two shits about your opinion. go ahead and do what you do, and I'm going to do what I do. Okay. So, what I've done over the last 5 months is just try to sit and take in why people want to maybe join a company like this, because there's a lot of reasons. Okay. I got involved in this company because you guys have heard of Super Beets. Okay. It's all over the internet. It's probably $1 billion brand at this point. But I thought, I love vegetables, but I never eat pomegranates and beets and all these great things that are red. If it's red, it's probably some type of form of ice cream at Iceberg. Right? I'm like, red. Oh, the cherry pies at Walmart that are 75 cents. Yeah, I love those. Is there nutrition? So Super Beets came and mopped ass. I mean, and I was paying 50, $60 for those little tiny jars. Have you guys taken Super Beets? You know how tiny the little jars are. You're talking they're gonna be it's $50 or more depending on shipping and all the bullshit, okay? Then I heard of Super Reds. I looked at the product, it's twice as big, it's $18 plus a couple bucks shipping. And I went, okay. I looked at the ingredients, and not that I'm a bodybuilder or a nutritionist, but I just assume that if a product is selling and it's released here in America, there's been a concerted effort that whatever's on the package, or at least on the website, this is probably what it is. So I looked at Super Reds, Super Beets. $18, $50. This jar, this big. Super Reds, this big. So I started buying Super Reds, and then I saw they have Super Greens. All the vegetables that are the color of my tank top that I got at a truck stop and this badass hat that Blaine gave me. And I'm like, well, God, for 2 times 18, what's that, about 36? Couple bucks shipping? Well, I'm still less than $50 for that little bastard jar of Super Beets. So I'm like, I'll get reds and greens. Okay, now what? Is there pinks, purples? I'm from the 80s. I don't really wear black, even though I love Harley Davidsons and Iron Maiden and AC/DC, the greatest, and Kiss, of course. You'll never really see me in a lot of black. But you know what? If it's a color like red or purple or pink, I'll wear it. But Super Reds and Super Greens is what I started buying. You can mix it in a lot of things. I like ice cold water, and I drink at least one red and then one green, okay? For my own health. No one knows what I do except a couple people. I don't preach about it. Ever to each his own. If you want to eat ding dongs and lasagna and get diabetes and be overweight and smoke and drink, that is the beauty of living in a free society. I was born free in Santa Barbara in the 60s, and that's a cool thing. And I've always been able to pretty much eat what I want, sleep when I can, and rock and roll all night and hopefully party every day. But when you get older, I had a real sweet friend of mine. He's the coolest. He's a 3-time Mr. Universe, and when he tells you shit, I listen. Okay? And he just said, "You better start eating like it's fuel and not food and screwing around and doing all the dumb shit that you do." And I totally agree with that. But I know that if I'm with my friends and I'm going to a concert, and if there is like a piece of pizza with the best cheese ever with sausage, pepperoni, and it smells delicious, I'm going to gulp that son bitch. If I go to Walmart down aisle 9 and I go buy the pretzels and there's those Snyder's seasoned sticks that melt in your mouth, I'm not going to buy one bag. I'm going to buy 2 or 3 because they have nacho and sour cream and all the stupid shit that I know I shouldn't be eating. Not at my age. Sodium is not a good thing. Sugar's not a good thing. But do we smoke, stay out late, do stupid shit? You bet. High five to everybody. We all do stupid shit. And when it comes down to eating, I know that half the day I'm gonna mess up. But the other half, I'm just gonna do the best I can to take some really good things. And that's when this company came in. It's a membership-based company, $9.95. If you want to pay $9.95 to have wholesale pricing, then do it. And if you don't, goodbye. No contracts. If you buy any of these products, you got 90 days. You got 3 months to buy these products and gobble them up. And I'm going to show you everything. We have CBD oil. We have protein powders. We have collagen that I didn't even know about until about a month ago. And I'm going to show you all the prices, okay? We have a lot of good stuff. We have about 26 products right now, and we're going to have about 200 in the next year and a half. All of them are based on the best ingredients that we can possibly put in a container package in your door. Okay. And it's a wholesale environment. Shipping's going to be more because it's shipped out of Jupiter, Florida. So I live right by Mount Olympus here in beautiful Utah. So my shipping's going to be different. I usually get products in about 4 to 5 days. And if you live in Fiji or Russia or Germany, it's going to take longer. Okay, we're setting up distribution centers in Nigeria because we have a massive, massive successful group in Africa, and we're going to set up a Germany. I think is in the next week or so. I think we're up in Canada and somewhere in Europe. I can't remember the city, but the beauty of a distribution center is all our products get shipped there first, and then when you order, they start at that location in Europe or in Germany or clear over in Africa. Who knew we're going to do $11 million of business every 30 days right now? Every other company's like, what? Thrives, my buddies in New Skin, Amway's, all these great companies, they're good. They do billions. But anyone that knows any type of business similar to this, if you're going to buy a bottle of shampoo, you're going to pay 20 bucks for a bottle of shampoo that's worth 8. The 12 bucks profit, half goes to the owners of the company, the other half goes to you in the downline. All right? That's your commission. Those companies require that you buy products each month or you don't get nothing. You can lose your status and goodbye, you got to start over. This company, you don't buy jack shit. If you don't want to buy products, then don't. But if you want to be a member, you got to do $9.95 a month. You have full access to buy the products and you can sell them. If you have a what's it called? Amazon, you ever heard of that? If you have an Amazon business and you want to buy CBD oil, then I'll show you the prices. And if you can make some extra money, like I do, I sell friends CBD oil. I get 1,500 milligram bottles for 26 bucks. They're 80 to 90 bucks in stores on the street. I get the 750 milligrams. They're only $18. They're about 50 on the street. Go anywhere. All of our prices, you can look them up. All of our ingredients, you can call a scientist. My favorite thing is when they go, well, let me look into this super greens. And then I look at someone and they're 500 pounds and they're worried about the ingredients of super reds, but they have cheeseburgers dripping down their chin. Okay? If you're that type of person, you need to start and go, okay, I think I need to redesign my whole life when it comes down to munching shit that goes in your mouth. Okay? All you got to do is look at the ingredients, do the best you can, call your nutritionist, call your doctor, call Dr. Seuss, check out the ingredients. All right? Check out the pricing. But more importantly, if you buy stuff, you got 3 months to get your money back. Even if you take one of these CBD oil things, I like to put them on my ear because it feels good to do this. Put this CBD oil underneath your tongue a couple times a day. If your anxiety kind of gets in control or if your aches and pains go away, great. If you want to rub them on your nipples, I don't care. Buy it. It's 18 bucks. It's a big old bottle. All right? 18 bucks plus a couple bucks shipping. If you don't like it in 3 months, get rid of it. What is it now? August, September, October, November. By Turkey Day, Thanksgiving, if you don't like it and you've used every bit of it, if you drank it like a Gatorade and it's empty, send it back to our company and get your money back. It's that simple. Okay? Well, God, Cory, what's the catch? There isn't one. If you want wholesale pricing on our products, which I'll show you, you got $9.95. My best story is I was talking to this cat and he's all, okay, now how much? Okay, it's $9.95 a month, but okay, now I'm like, he thought it was $995 a month. I was like, damn, I should have said, yes, sir. It's $995 a month. It's only $12,000 a month. And if you want to send that money to me, I'll send you a giraffe to go in your backyard. And I mean, you want to give me $900,000 a month to be a member? Hey, I'll do that. But no, it's $10 minus 5 cents. That's probably the best way to put it. And boy, that's a damn good deal. That is just on products that I'm going to show you. If you just want some nice products to put in your guts for wholesale prices, look into this company. If you want to buy these products, which I'm going to show you, to go ahead and resell for profit, I profit about $200-400 a month. All right, my friends are like, God dang, I got to pay like 50 bucks for this, 40, 50 more. I'm like, look, I get it for 18 bucks. If you guys just get a membership, just do it. Half the time I'm at 7-Eleven, I go get a big gulp, and when you got long hair and tattoos and look like you're from the 80s, and I'm selling this shit out of a bottle in the parking lot of 7-Eleven, you know what that looks like? Yeah, I'm going to be calling you guys going, yeah, bail money. Every 7-Eleven I go to and I'm dealing this, it's like, I can't be doing that. You guys, if you like CBD oil and this makes a difference in your life, then go ahead and buy it. We even have chicken flavored for your pets. And we have brand new cream, 2,000 milligrams of CBD oil. It smells good. It's not like Ben Gay or Icy Hot. All of us guys that played sports, Icy Hot, we know it. We'd play football, we'd go like this, then we'd itch our nuts, and then you know what? All of a sudden we have icy hot balls, and our nose is full of. I mean, it's not that. It's not Ben Gay. Every time I smell Ben Gay, I think of Grandpa. How many people had some older folks in your? And I love grandparents. I'm that age, folks. But every time I smell Ben Gay, I'm like, oh, here comes Grandpa. Oh, he's driving down the street. I can smell Ben Gay a mile away. Okay. But we have new cream that just came out, 2,000 milligrams. I know it works because three of my bestest pals that I'm in the car show business with, Rock and Hot Rod Productions, they've got some hip replacements, shoulder replacements. I got friends on their feet all day. They take this cream and they rub it on their ankles, on top of their feet. They put it on their elbows, and they also put them right on their shoulders. They put a dime size of our cream, and they rub it in, and they said in 10 seconds it goes away. And in an hour or two it comes back, rub some more in. Your arm's not going to fall off because you're putting some nice topical cream on every couple hours to ease that pain. How much is that stuff? I'm going to show you. All right, we're not talking 50 or 90. We are a wholesale company. Even if you take away the affiliate side, we're still a wholesale company. How else do you think stores that sell this make money? They buy wholesale to hopefully sell retail because there's overhead, there's heat, air conditioning, lights, employees. There's a lot of shit that goes on. And that's good, bad, and ugly. And good for brick and mortar people. Because a lot of people, they just want to walk in, hold something, look at it. I mean, I'm at Walmart every day buying stupid shit. If it's not a screwdriver, I'm buying a Lego kit or a Hot Wheel. Then I go next door and go, man, I'm Mr. Health. Where's those $75 pies? Where's the Snyder's? Oh, are those pizzas? Oh, those pizzas are 2 for 1. Okay. And give me 75 energy drinks. Thank you. And then I talk about super greens and super reds because it makes me feel super badass. So anyway, I get approached about this all the time. I'm on the leaderboard now. I've been able to hit number 41. I'll be platinum. That means you have 500 or more people in your group, and you've got over 100 and something people in your downline. And when it comes to the pay of this company, I always make people watch the video because by the time you start explaining any type of opportunity, you over explain it, you go crazy. All of a sudden you're running in circles and you're just like, you're giving yourself a headache. With this company, other than my videos, they go, Cory, what are you doing? I give them a business card. I bought pleasewatchvideo.com. I go, pleasewatchvideo.com. Yeah, but what is it? Watch the video because I'd rather talk about Raquel Welch. I'd rather talk about Harley Davidsons, Hayabusa Suzukis, cars, Love Island. But when it comes down to talking business like this, I don't give a rat's ass. But I do love talking about it on video because my biggest downline is in Pakistan. That's right. They're rocking their asses off in this company. They're the nicest, sweetest people. I have the best friendships with people in Pakistan. And would you guess that? Wouldn't you think that the most success with a company based in Jupiter, Florida would be America first, Canada, Mexico, mostly English speaking countries first, Australia, I'm there, New Zealand, I'm there. I didn't know where New Guinea was. Francis, if you're watching, he's all, no, we're a little island north of, basically Australia. I look it up, I'm all, I had no idea New Guinea. I've heard of a guinea pig. I don't know jack squat about most countries. I have so many countries. I have over 100 countries now that contact me, ask me how I'm doing, what's going on. I just had a lovely lady get a hold of me, and she's like, can you translate your videos into German? which I'll do. I'll find someone that'll do it. I'm more than happy to help out with that. And all of a sudden, I wake up 5 months later going, I can't stop it now. Once you start posting and having fun, I like Facebook. It's my favorite form of social media. I don't see anyone overtaking it. In my opinion, Twitter, now X, is more news oriented. LinkedIn, I think, is more business oriented. Instagram to me is more picture oriented. TikTok is how to put fake videos up or do stupid shit where you're pointing to yourself and people tripping and there's so much weird shit on TikTok. But you know what? There's billions of people there each month consuming. But I like Facebook because I can go live like this. I can put up my car show stuff, Pure Rock Radio. I can say how you doing. I can find a picture of a Barbie doll on top of a Slurpee sliding down a straw, which I make it look like a stripper pole. I do crazy shit. I post weird stuff, funny stuff. I have dolls of MC Hammer, and I put that doll next to Super Greens, and I put, don't touch this. Dumb stuff. And people laughing, having a great time. They're like, God, you know what? I think I can do this. And I go, you guys, if you can post with a purpose, have fun, be entertaining. When it comes down to, well, hey, are you looking to lose weight? Yeah. Would you like to buy wholesale? Yeah. How about natural ingredients for a good price? Okay, Captain Obvious, what else? Talking like that, you're kind of in line with about any other ad over the last 50 to 75 years. Amway's been around since what, 32? They're 100 years old. You hear Avon and you think of your mom having weird ladies in your living room. Then all of a sudden, Home Interior came out and you're looking at your house going, why are all these shitty pictures made of balsa wood all over? Is IKEA already invented? It's like, no, it's Home Interior. Mom's having another Home Interior party with Sally, Jesse, and Raphael. You're like, then all of a sudden you're taking a pee. You look at the back of the tank of your toilet, and you've got weird glass like horses and like these scary things like knights and shining armor and then you look in the back, you take the horse and you look at its ass and you unscrew this thing and you go, it's like, ooh, Jesus. It was Avon cologne. And then your mom never dusted. Do you remember that? Sitting there with like a shag carpeting tank cover, shag carpeting all over the floor with shag carpeting rug. You'd sit there on your ass on your phone. You're like, damn, shag, is that really the best? Doesn't that collect a lot of stuff that might be? Now we're like, no wonder we're all messed up or more healthy back in the 70s. It's because mom put shag carpeting on everything. Dad had to put all that fake wood stuff. What's that called? Wood paneling up, and your mom had put shag carpeting all over. And then, by God, if there wasn't an Avon bottle with a lot of dust on the back of the tank while you're peeing. All right. So when I think of like MLM, network marketing, direct marketing, multi-level marketing, I mean, I'm like, no, 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 not even. Bye. Leave me alone. I got shit to do. This company comes around and it's like, here's some badass products. Buy them if you want. If you don't, goodbye. If you want them wholesale, pay $9.95 a month. If you don't want to do it, goodbye. And if you want to get access to these products wholesale and use them, or if you want to resell them, you can. It's not like some company that says, hey, you got to buy our products. If you don't buy 200 a month, you're going to lose your downline and your bonuses. And on top of that, you got to pretend to buy this shit. Okay, that bottle of shampoo is 20 bucks. We know it's worth 5. But you're going to buy it retail from the company and you're going to pretend to sell it. And by the way, if you're caught online anywhere talking about our products or selling it, you're out. You violate our terms of service. I don't want to say what that sounds like, but it sounds pretty crazy. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, okay? That's why I could give a rat's ass about companies like that. Yet they do billions a year. I mean, I hate to high five them, but you know what? If you can find 1 million people to do that type of traditional business over the last 100 years, like an Amway or a Nu Skin or a Thrive or a Home Interior, God, my God, there's 1 million. But I can't do it. You'll never, I'm not that guy. Because I know damn well that 90% of people are going to fail. There's no way in hell that you can join, in my opinion, the common person can go join Avon right now and go, man, I'm knocking it out of the park. I signed up 100 people. And boy, I'm making $1,000 a month. Okay. That's rare if that happens. In our company, we got 3 to 7,000 people per day, depending on when and what and what time of day it is. Usually by Thursday, Friday. That's when people sign up the most because we have certain things that we can discuss. Uh, Paydays every Thursday. There's 6 different ways you get paid in this company. Some of it is product related, some of it is membership related. 80% of our income is from product, 20% is membership. We're on par within 75-25 split, what our government requires, which they love. They high five you if you do 75% product profit, 25% membership based recruiting commission style. Okay? You go to Costco and you get a membership, great. You go to AAA, you get a deal if you go ahead and climb aboard and get free towing and some really nice stuff. Legal Shield, it's similar. There's a million companies out there that can commission you on memberships. Okay, this is one of those companies. Well, Cory, God, with $9.95 a month, I don't know, is that going to add up? And I was the same. Because when I first started thinking about it, I go, all I want is just to make $100 because that's what I want to spend on vanilla protein powder, organic coffee, which I call orgasmic. Our coffee's awesome. I wanted the vitamins and the magnesium. I wanted amino acid punch. I want collagen to make this damn face look maybe a little better, make me feel better. Okay. Some CBD oil to kind of sell to some buddies. Man, if I can make $100, great. All right. I didn't know in 5 months that every bill that I have is paid. Cell phone, done. Warehouse full of cars, bikes, trucks, paid. Food, stupid shit, all the pizzas and everything else, done. Every Thursday I get paid in this company. And boy, when you start getting people underneath you and you start getting the 6 bonus pays, holy shit, man. It's like it's raining 25 cents, 50 cents. It starts raining certain things that you can put in your pocket. Okay? And it's exciting and you can't stop it because it's so affordable. When people find out that you don't have to buy anything and it's only $9.95 a month, $40 one-time fee, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You got $40, get two $20 bills, rub those bastards together and invest them in yourself. The first 2 people you sign up, you make $50 because everyone that just signs up, you get $50 the next Thursday. It just comes. It's like, no, you don't have to qualify. You're not an executive. We're not going to hold it back until you reach $100. That's bullshit. If you're owed $25, you get it. If you sign up 2 people and the company owes you $50, that's your money. You got bills, you got cell phone shit, you got pretzels to buy. You got a concert maybe you want to go to. But shame on businesses that go, no, you gotta earn about $500 before we can release it. And then they keep your money in the bank and pay and do investments and they probably make interest off holding your money because they know that you're probably not going to get that $100 to $500 plateau for a few months. That's bullshit. If you have someone sign up that next Thursday, that's how you get paid with this company. Okay? And I'll tell you what, and I'm going to show you if you're watching this long, I want to show you kind of like part 2 to this. I don't know if you call it a seminar or just a live chit chat. I do this all day. I do about 10 videos a day. And I'm starting to do just live on YouTube and live on Facebook because I have so many messages now bleeding in to Facebook on my personal page. I set up a LiveGood business page. No one gives a shit. It's brand new. No one cares. You go to where you have a little bit of, it's warmed up a little bit. You have some traction. I've been on the Facebook since 2005. I think that's when they said ready, set, go. So anyway, I got a lot of years. I got a lot of posts, got a lot of pictures, got a lot of friends. And right now, I can't stop people getting a hold of me on Facebook. So I'm like, I just let it go. I go, you know what? Between stupid pictures, muscle cars, butts, barbecues, and bang tango, rock and hot rod productions, car shows, and maybe some pure rock radio, I'm going to talk about this business because I'm trying to separate, and I recommend just let it go. If people don't like what you're talking about on your Facebook page, goodbye. Bye. Okay? It's your Facebook page. Post what you want. It's your scrapbook, okay? That's what I recommend. You can set up business pages and all that stuff, but you gotta marinate it. Warm it up a little bit. Beat it, massage it, put it on that grill, and that's usually how a good successful business page gets some traction. Now, if you're already into direct marketing, MLM, or I mean, God, there's all these gurus out there. If you're one of those, then you know what I'm talking about. But I cater to people that are brand new or have failed with, let's say, Avon, Amway, Nu Skin, USANA, Thrive. Okay, I don't blame you. I know I can't do it. I don't believe in it. So I know that I'll never follow through. And if someone buys a $25 bottle of shampoo, then I feel like shit. Okay, I make a commission off that, and then I probably go buy a bottle of shampoo and go give it to them because I feel guilty. I can't do that type of business. With this company, even if you fail, even if you say, you know what, I don't give a shit, I don't want to do this anymore, you're out $9.95 and a $40 one time activation fee. Okay? I can go to bed at night like that. Now, the beauty of this company is they have a 1-year membership deal. If you got $99.95, you're locked in for 12 for the price of 10. Kind of cool, right? Even if you are going into summer like I was, I've got my bikes polished, oil changed, got a brand new Harley battery. I was not looking for a side hustle or extra money back in March. I was getting ready, looking at the so much snow. I'm like, God, will it please melt so I can get my cars out and bikes and have fun? And then all of a sudden, this was presented to me by a guy named Rob. I met this guy in 2013. He's like, hey, have you ever heard of LiveGood? I'm like, yeah, I'm buying their Super Reds and Super Greens. He's like, you know, there's an affiliate section. You should look into it. And I go, oh, God, boy, are you talking to the wrong guy. So I look at it, and this guy's made a lot of money. Disclaimer, disclaimer. When you talk about money, you got to have a disclaimer. And when I saw him in it, and then I saw a couple of my buddies that are worth more money than I can count, when I saw that they're going ready, set, go in this company, I took notice. And I went, oh shit, there's something going on. So I went ahead and just spent the $40 and came aboard. And I didn't do nothing for another week or two. And then I got a hold of Val. Val, if you're watching, I go, Val, you want to try this thing? Let's just see if it's really interesting or what the deal is with this. Let's just see as if, maybe it works. Maybe I can make $100. Maybe you can make $100. Let's just see what it's at. It's only $9, 95 cents a month, $40. I'm like, worst case scenario, we lose $49.95. Okay. I find out by the 40, 50 people, I got 100. Everyone signs up for a year. Not because of me. I don't make any more or less. You get the savings if you want to sign up for a year. The beauty of that is when summer comes and you lose interest in your barbecuing and you don't give a rat's ass about trying to work the business, bye. Come back in a month. Well, I'm going to try again for 2 weeks. Oh shit, I got to go to Disneyland and oh, my dog ate this, and you'll come up with 100 excuses why. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Okay, I got to go boating. Okay, oh, the pool's open. Got to work on my tan, sipping drinks. Go ahead. Come back. You're locked in for a year. Okay, I'll pretend to do this. Give me another month or two. My tan is fading. Okay. Oh God, kids are back. Oh no. Oh wait a minute. It's August. Now they're back in school. Whew, man, all of a sudden there's some time, and you're like, damn, I should look into this business. Okay. Kids are gone. I got a couple hours to myself. Maybe the hubby's working, or maybe vice versa. A lot of people work from home. A lot of people, retired. I have a ton of people that are retired. They're just like, I'm bored. I got money, but it's like it's a fixed income. I'm okay. I'm comfortable, but I'm bored off my ass. I'm like, then why don't you do this and meet people worldwide? Have fun. Post a video. Post a TikTok. Post a email. Just do something. If you're online anyway, why not just post? Post with a purpose. You can use humor, sexiness. Like I said, you don't have to go, hi, this is protein powder. This is amazing. You can get it for $17.95. Get a hold of me today. Wow, what an opportunity. You're a billboard on the side of the freeway, man. What I recommend is go to Instagram and Facebook and just Google images. Google in a bunch of shit. How to make money at home. How to earn money at home. How to live the laptop lifestyle. All these people come up with all this bullshit. I laugh when I see a laptop at the beach. Who in the hell wants to hang out with someone like that? They're always in a Lamborghini with a rented, well, it's a rented Lamborghini and a rented Malibu beach house. And then they probably got a laptop at the swap meet for $4. And then they open it up and they're like, man, this laptop lifestyle's awesome. I work 12 minutes a day and look at how much does this video cost? 30 grand. Oh, shit. It's like faking it to make it. There's nothing more sad than that, especially if your friends know you because they see you and you're on, you got your laptop. You're probably sitting on one of those lounge chairs that's only 3 inches off the sand. And you probably got a crab crawling up your ass. I would watch that. That's a video I'll watch. But if you have a laptop at the beach and you're saying, I'm so cool, I only work an hour a day, man, this is great. Notice how they're always by themselves. Now, if you're surrounded by a whole bunch of friends and family and you're having a great time, but if you are living that laptop lifestyle and you're by yourself and all your friends are busting ass 9 to 5 with no money, okay, well, I guess it's fun working at the beach while it's 85 degrees with your laptop that's probably melting, your screen with sand. You can't even see it anyway because the sun's setting. Okay? You don't have to fake it to make it with this company. This company, my downline now, which is almost 500, 25% of my downline are from current MLM people. They're like, I can't make this work. And a lot of people, they fake that they're having success in, let's say, Avon. They're faking it because their friends are like, why are you doing this? The best part about it is like during Christmas or my birthday, you give me like $500 of free shampoo and conditioner and other stuff because you can't really sell products from these companies because they're already above retail. If you buy at retail and you try to sell double retail, then call El Chapo's family because you can probably get into that business. But I don't know anyone that buys retail and then sells it for double retail. And then you don't feel guilty going, God, I just sold this bottle of shampoo for $40. I bought it for 25, but it's only worth 7. You're like, God, what am I that person? Can I make that work? Is that something that I can do? And I don't think you can. And if you can, good for you. There's a lot of people that can do that type of business. I'm just saying I can't. That's all. So if you want to look into this opportunity, this is all I do. What I'll do is I'll tell people go to joincory.com and it's a web, and pardon me guys, I got to sneeze if you don't mind. I won't gross you out. Okay? I think I got a little bit of allergies from the concert last night, but this is how I work the business. And I'll show you the website and all that crap in a minute. This is just a chit chat. I just wanted to turn on my cam and go, I've got to just start doing more live video like this that are 10 minutes long, not 45 minutes or however long this has been going. This one I'm just seeing if my webcam, what it sounds like, and just shoot the shit with people, because this is what I do half the day is just talk about the opportunity and let people know just to go to this website, and that's it. I don't explain this much. I just tell people, please go to this video and check it out. And if you have any questions after you watch it, then we'll talk a little bit, or at least text. I mean, I'm not on the phone. This isn't old school MLM. This is basically like, hey, go to this video and watch it. There's not a lot of heavy lifting with this company. That's for sure. That's why I'm doing it. If there was, I ain't doing it. I'd rather do other businesses. But I bought a domain name, joincory.com. And I bought a bunch of other ones. I actually got 91 of these little bastards all over the internet. And I bought joincory.com. It cost me $11.50 because it was open. Okay. And I just forward it to our capture page. Our company has the website already built. It has a capture page where you just put in your name and email address. And then from there, they look at livegood.com. They go through the products. I tell everyone, go to the FAQ and the affiliate pay plan. At the bottom of the website, you can see the links. There's a nice video about the pay plan. After that, I can see if you watched it or not. And if you did, then I don't mind sharing time. It means you're serious, okay? But if you're like, well, tell me about it. I'm like, go tell it good. I got shit to do. Go watch the video. Go put a concerted effort in. I'm working on my tan. I got my dark glasses on, going, gosh damn, that looks good at the pool. Is that a G string or is that a French? No, I let the videos do everything. But people that are lazy, you guys, you don't have to worry about people like that. People that want to spoon, they just take all your time. They just suck all the energy out of the room. They keep asking questions about ingredients, and then they're at hostess. You don't have to worry about that. Let all the videos get the pain in the ass people set aside. And if those folks want to come aboard and watch a video and maybe get some good products in their guts, they want to get better with nutrition, maybe lose weight, maybe just feel better, maybe gain some weight, maybe make some bucks. Disclaimer, disclaimer. But all I can tell you is when you get, I don't even know if you can see this, but the way that this company goes, it's called a 2x15. They call it a matrix. It's not really a matrix, but that's just a name. But when you sign up 2 people and they sign up 2 people, that's 4. 4 people times 2 is 8. Those 8 people times 2 is 16, 32. The first 6, 7 levels, everyone's just signing up 2 people. It's going cool. You're making some bucks. Everyone's kind of happy. What usually happens, believe it or not, is people, they start making $50 a month, but they only have to spend $9.95. Well, if you're making $50 a month and you're only spending $9.95, are you going to ever quit? Knowing that probably every month someone's going to accidentally sign up from Saudi Arabia for all I know. And then could be your Uncle Bob in the backyard. He's weed whacking and he's overhearing maybe you talking about it or something. But you can't stop people from signing up. Once you're an affiliate and you start blasting out videos and posts all over the place, you can't stop anybody from going, I kind of heard about this. Okay? Out of the 600,000 people, there's only 90,000 in America. Times out, divide it by 50, it's hardly saturated. Almost no one even knows about this. Some people that are in Thrive or New Skin, or if you're in direct marketing or affiliate marketing, people have heard, and that's why they're like, no, I'm not going to do LiveGood. Some of the most wealthy gurus on the planet that have denied, and believe me, I know them all. Some of the biggest names in the business, when I go and I check out what's going on, I'm all, oh shit. Because we got some big ass mofos coming in and they're going to bank. If a dumbass like me, where when you get to platinum level, which I'm about a week or 2 away, but we have platinums making 10 grand a month. And when you go above that, it's called diamond. You're starting to get 15,000 a month. And our number one guy, Tim, 9 months ago, he was in a wheelchair in a homeless shelter. True story. It goes to show how much money can be made off a $9.95 opportunity with badass products that you buy for wholesale that you got 90 days to get your money back. Okay? He just had a phone that he got from the government, and he's not shy. He started calling people, texting people, and he said the only thing he's ever done is Facebook. He does not do systems, motions, potions. He is not a guy that has a list of 30,000 people that over the last 20 years that they've sold things, that he's sold things to. But he just kept grinding and grinding. He's in a wheelchair and he kept calling and just going and learning how to do the Facebook thing. He's our number one guy. He went to diamond so fast that Ben, our CEO, had to make Royal Crown diamond. He's got 50,000 people in his downline. His checks are 120,000 a month. And 9 months ago, he was homeless in a homeless shelter. And now he's kind of underground because I'm sure he's got a lot of family members now. Oh, hey, Tim. Hey, Uncle Tim. Oh, Tim, remember back in the day? Didn't I borrow you 10 grand? I feel bad for Tim. I can only imagine. When you go from rags to riches like that, that's amazing. You know what? He gets up every day, does Zoom calls all over the world. He's always tired because his health, I think, is getting improving. But he makes that much money, and he does not buy a house. He has not moved to this exotic location. He goes, no, I'm grinding. He's all, sure, I'm successful, but you know what? If I take 2 weeks to go shopping, buying some stupid car and decorating a house, there's 2 weeks that I could be helping people join this opportunity. He got his daughter finally in 8 months. She just barely joined I'd say about a week ago. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive story. And there's a lot of other ones. There's 40 diamonds right now in our company. And I would say their paychecks are damn near 15,000 because out of the 11 million that we do each month, this company takes 2% of it, and whoever's a diamond, they split it, divide it. I'm sorry. And get this. There was only one diamond, Tim, at one point. And when that 2% of all the millions we do, he was the only one getting it every month. Then we finally had someone from like India, then another person, I think, no, Philippines. We have Fernando. We're finally getting some other diamonds. But that 2% of $11 million, they put 2% of that on a big round table. And when you get to diamond, if there's 30 or 40, then take that money and divide it by 40 every month, not every year. That's just one bonus. Now that is shooting high, but what I like is this. If you sign up right now with me, right now, I make 25 bucks just real quick. It's like you buy me lunch or dinner. Okay? Thank you. That's awesome. I love lunch, dinner. Since the 60s, baby, I've been eating every day. But then it's my job because this company pays as wide as you want to sign up people and 15 levels deep. I'm on level 1. I got 14 other levels to worry about. Why? Because when I rank, I bank. When I start signing up people organically, and I don't even count, I just worry about one at a time. Usually I sign up 1 to 2 to 3 people a day. I average about 30 to 45. And those people, I help them make this simple. Buy a domain name, go to GoDaddy, and get, like, if your name is Elvis, join elvis.com, workwithelvis.com, forward it to the LiveGood capture page. People put in their name and email address. They go and watch a 6-minute video, which I'm going to show you. And then from there, I tell them go to livegood.com and go to the FAQ and the pay plan section at the bottom of the website. If you have questions, get a hold of me. And then from there, if you join, tell me about yourself. Do you have experience? What kind of help do you think you need? Or let me just show you what I do, because I do about 10 videos a day on my YouTube channel. I've got 11 million people that view it, and I've got 31,000 people subscribed to it. And I love YouTube. It is the greatest invention. If I'm not watching April wine videos, I'm watching how-to videos, how to tie a tie. And then now I am posting like a mofo on YouTube. And I love it. It's so fulfilling. I almost feel like I'm doing a radio show now. I got video, audio. I have over 500 people on my downline. I've got friends that are doing it here locally that we all just share advice and do stuff. And you know what? When you make 10 to 15,000 a month, do you think that you shit your pants every day you get up and go, holy Jesus? I mean, doctors, lawyers, there's obvious jobs that pay a pretty damn good wage. And people that are driven enough to do those important jobs and go to school, go to college, and they're dedicated to doing those types of jobs, they deserve that kind of money. But you know what? If you've got 40 bucks and you've got $9 a month, $9.95, sorry, you can make wages of a Harvard grad, somebody that might have been born into wealth, someone that's homeless like Tim. You know, I have a lady in the Philippines. We're doing a live Zoom like this. She panned back and she had dirt floors. And you don't think I just went, then I felt like an asshole, because here I've got Hot Wheels and Lego kits and AC/DC plaques and Kiss custom made drum sets. That humbles your ass. But you know what? She saved $9.95. She got $40 American, and she totally is going to kick massive ass. I will do everything I can to help her out. My Filipino? Is that how I say it? The Filipinos that are in my group, wow. Driven, awesome. I've got Tanzania, Bangladesh came in 2 days ago, Chris in Ohio. I got George up in Mexico, truck driver. Okay. I know most of my downline, and I am talking 500 people. I'm so addicted to this because when people join, I'm just like, God, thank you. Thank you for the 25 bucks. But then from there, there's spillover where you get 25 cents, 50 cents. It just trickles down. This is something we can talk about later. There's, of course, retail bonuses and things that are commissioned on your membership and product sales. But listen to this, okay? This is where I shit. If you sign up with me and you start making $100 a month, that's your commission. That is your income. With the matching bonus, bonus number 3, do you realize I get 50% of that not out of your pocket? Did you hear that? That's just you. I've got 100 and something, I think I got 140, I can't remember how many people. I've got 140 something people just on my one level, two, three. I go 9 to 10 levels deep. And with each rank, I go all the way down. And at platinum level, I am as wide as many people as I sign up widthwise. And I go 14 levels down because I'm on level 1. There's 15. Most MLMs, they cannot touch our pay plan. They can't touch it. We're a wholesale for $9.95. People laugh at that and go, God, there ain't no money in that. I'm all, really? Why don't you 2 times 2 times 2? Get down to the 7th level. Genius. Get out a calculator. And do you see that? When you get down to the 9th and the 10th level, do you see how 500 people, which I'm almost at? Well, guess what? If those 500 people go get 2 people that have $10 a month, I've got 1,000 people. Do you know I can probably do that in 30 days? And my paycheck, I can't even tell you. I don't like to talk about money because that's not what this is about, why I do this. It is great to make money. But man, when you start having fun and you're posting with a purpose and you have someone call you up and go, thank you, I'm making $200 a month right now. I can now afford school lunch. I can give my daughter tennis lessons. God, I was making $3,000 a month, but my bills are $3,200. I'm on Facebook anyway, showing chicken lasagnas and restaurant things and recipes, and I'm doing stuff, just giving all the social media platforms an opportunity to make money off your posts. Well, now you're like, I'm posting with a purpose. I'm having fun. People might watch a video like this and go, Jesus Christ, $9.95, $40 one-time fee. And you're telling me if I take my time, take some advice, maybe tips, maybe tricks, and I've got the best support. The guys that are in my family, we've kind of agreed to take people in and give good, proper, solid advice on how to be successful in this company. I mean, LiveGood. You can go on how to make money. Zig Ziglar, Tony Robbins, Anthony Morrison. There's Grant Cardone. All he does is look at his watch and he's running on a plane. He's never flying on the plane or going any. I think he just makes videos on like $100 million deals, 10x. Hold on, I got to look what time it is and run on an airplane. It's not me. I don't wear suits. I don't wear watches almost at all. And I don't like to get on planes that don't fly. Now, if I'm going to the Monsters of Rock tour where there's Bang Tango, Tesla, Cinderella, Rat, Kicks, I'm flying. But I don't make videos where I'm getting on an airplane looking at my goddamn watch. I'd rather be on a bike working on my damn, on my air. What's it called? Air therapy? Sun therapy? Retail therapy? I'm going to have to go buy a Lego kit. I can't go a month without buying a stupid Lego kit. Ask my friend Val. But guys, if you think you're interested in doing this and you got $49.95, or if you want to get the whole year, $99.95, lock yourself in a year and just focus the first week or two if you think you can do this. And if you get distracted because your kids have something or you got to go to Disneyland, goodbye. You're locked in for a year. When you get back in a week, come and get a hold of me and say, you know what, I got the vacation out of the way. But Cory, when I start seeing these numbers based on $9.95, and guys, I'm talking income off $9.95. I'm not talking about the full 6 bonuses. I'm only talking about one bonus, and that's the membership side. See, we can commission memberships because we're only 20% income. The other 80% is our products. Yeah, but you can't commission on a membership. No shit. Okay, genius. Get your ass down to your attorney, look it up, and then go ahead and tell me about your bullshit. Okay? This company rocks, and it's because it's affordable. Everybody has a chance to earn a living. Dirt floors in Philippines, Harvard, maybe your mom and dad owned Tonka. You had Tonka trucks for free. A dumbass like me, kicked out of high school. I was a dad 2 months out of high school. His mom was 17. I'm no scholar, but you know what? I'm not stupid. I might look stupid with a bad haircut from the 80s, but I'll tell you what, when something affordable comes around, where everybody can afford to do it, and we can talk about it on Facebook, live Zooms. We don't have to meet in the living rooms. We don't have to even talk at all. You just watch videos, do a Zoom. I love to teach. I never thought so until a few years ago. I got in the truck business. I started how-to videos, and then Google started paying me each month to produce content for them. I went, oh my God, I like teaching. Who would have thought? I was a smart ass rocking back on my chair, falling on his ass, always cracking jokes. The teacher going, look, why don't you not come to my class? I won't tell anybody. You go screwing off, and then we'll just give you a B minus. And I'm like, okay. I never thought I'd want to be the person teaching. It's actually kind of fun. And if you guys are teachers, I think you know what I'm talking about for sure. It's very fulfilling when someone, God, thanks, man. Oh, I had no idea how to do this. Or, give me a tip. What do you think the best idea is to get some traction? I tell everyone the same. I have no secrets. I don't sell information. I tell everyone storytell. Everyone in my downline, all 500 can get a hold of me right now, and I'd put them right on this video. I go, what do I tell you? Get joincory.com, joinelvis.com, joinjeff.com, join, I don't know, who else is a cool singer? Britney Spears. Joinbritney.com. And then forward it to the LiveGood capture page. Let everybody put their name, email address in, watch the video. They'll get a hold of you if they want to do it. But you know what else is cool? The company once a day sends a beautiful email reminding them, here's the opportunity. This is what it is. Please go here if you'd like to lock hands and high five. And if you don't, no big deal. You can just opt out. Company does that. It's called an autoresponder. Anyone new in this business, please do not focus on autoresponders. It takes too long. Do it after you start making money and getting good, at least posting with a purpose and having fun. GetResponse, Aweber, email is obviously kick-ass. But this company does this for you. Okay? I'll be screwing off, making a coffee, eating a sandwich. I'll have somebody join. And they're like, thanks for sending me the email, man. I forgot about it. I go, shit, I didn't send an email. What is he talking about? I forget the company does that. Thank you, LiveGood. But that's how cool this company can be. It's not that it's too good to be true. It's just 2023. Our CEO, he used to own Skinny Girl. He made tens of millions of dollars, come out of retirement. And I honestly, this is what I think, not to speak on his behalf. I think he made so many millions that he felt guilty because he knew that he would make money and the gurus at the top. But I think when he cashed out and took off for 4 or 5 years, which he did, he finally got with his marketing director, Nada, because he made a shitload of money too. And I think they said, you know what? Is this our swan song? Is this the best we can do? Is just make a ton of money off people that we made have to spend 100, 500, 1,000. We sold them products that were probably decent, but double retail, knowing damn well they'd never be able to survive. Never, no way. And they came back and they come up with a calculator and probably some badass that had bitching glasses and he was in high school and you knew this guy was going to be a rocket scientist, calculator pro, man. This guy is just, or girl, they got with that guy and said, the girl and just said, how can we make the products wholesale, make a little bit of money, come up with a $9.95 commission, membership. Can we commission it a certain way so that people can at least have a fair chance to make 100, 500, 1,000? I'm friends with most of the leaders. I got the sweetest guy, Eric. Eric, if you ever watch this, coolest guy ever. This guy, and Eric, if you don't mind, I'd love to tell your story because he's my favorite out of all of them. He admitted he was an alcoholic, and he calls himself the town drunk, and that takes balls. I've owned 4 nightclubs. I actually, and you can ask my best friends, I'm ashamed at a lot of the shit that I did, selling a lot of alcohol. That's what I did over a 20, 30-year period. Could I have done better with my life? Yes. But I've talked to some of my most successful friends about things, and they just said, look, man, you gotta put your life in perspective. And that's what I've done. But I'll tell you what, I wish I could have ran into this opportunity 30 years ago. But there wasn't anything like this until December 13th of 2022. There's other companies that might try to rival us or copy us, but you know what? We're already 600,000 in. We're doing 11 million. We'll probably do 12 million next month. We're on target to have 3 million people that are probably just going to be members and affiliates. And we're just getting bigger and thicker and longer and more stiff. I mean, man, I'll tell you, I've never seen such explosive growth by normal people. We do not have a bunch of gurus with lists. There's only so many out there. Type in multi-level marketing gurus or people with advice like Tony Robbins and Anthony and Dean, and you guys see the same 10 people. Gary Vee. I mean, they're all awesome. They make a boatload of money, but I think most people that take their advice, they're probably not going to be able to make the money that they think they will. That's just my opinion, disclaimer, disclaimer. But I know that most people, including a nice lady that has a dirt floor in the Philippines, which is one of our biggest groups, has $9.95 and she had 40 bucks. We take cryptocurrency, we take BitPay, e-wallet. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We even take debit cards that don't have the 4-digit pin on the back. We'll work it out. We know that there's some. I have two people, Ghana and Guam. They don't have banks. They're like, Cory, you probably have a credit card and their credit union and a bank on every corner. And I'm all, well, yeah, I mean, we do have a lot here in Salt Lake. They don't, but they know how to do cryptocurrency. Most people think of crypto like, oh, isn't that a scam? Isn't that bullshit? Isn't that some way you buy $100 and you're either a billionaire or you lose it all? I'm like, yeah, if you think that you're going to make money by doing that, you can do that with gold. You can do that with anything. Crypto is it's an actual way to pay for shit. Our company takes that. And if you're in a remote location and you don't have Wells Fargo and well, there's a million banks in America, but if you're in a remote location, and believe me, I have people in remote locations. When they tell me their location, I'm like, I don't even know where it's at. I look at it on Google Earth and go, God, man, that humbles my ass. They bought me lunch. I got 25 bucks real quick, and I bust my ass to give them free training. Okay? I do use a $49 company called Nowsite. It's artificial intelligence. It builds me websites in 60 seconds. It texts 1,000 people automatically for me like this. It writes all my messages. It writes blogs. And now, with the brand new technology, I can automate it on my Facebook, and it will answer you. If you go, hey, Cory, how much is protein powder wholesale? Cory, how much is the membership? It'll answer back, $9.95. Cory, how much is the affiliate fee? It'll answer back. Is AI scary? It can be, but I tell everyone, AI is my bitch. I ain't being no bitch to a Terminator like Arnold Schwarzenegger chasing me in the Terminator. I'm going to be smart enough to embrace AI and go, nope, you're working for me, Arnold. Sit right next to me. You are going to blog, you're going to email, you're going to post, you're going to do all this shit automatically 24 hours a day for 7 days a week. And I want a sandwich, bitch. That's how I look at AI. And it is awesome. Is it going to probably take people's jobs? It probably is. But you know what? I only got so much life left. And I am not going to be replaced by some stupid ass software or AI. I'm going to use it. What I do is I go to this software and I go, give me someone, male and female, 18 years old on this planet that wants a better life, money at home. They want to take products for wholesale, and they're currently in an MLM. Am I McDonald's looking across the street at Burger King? Yeah. Because I know if they're currently working at MLMs, they're probably pretending that they're successful. And if they are, good for them. I don't try to recruit them. I don't try to make them buy shit. I just go watch a video. Thank you for your time. My emails to these people are 40 words. Hey, it looks like we're online doing the same thing. Check this out. If it's for you, get a hold of me. If not, thanks for your time. And then what they'll do is usually go, hey, I'm in Amway. And I'm like, oh shit. Hey, I'm in Avon. Oh, well, Thrive, Isogenics. Look at all these big MLMs. 90% of them are long gone. They're long gone. Okay? I wouldn't recommend joining a company that is, you can't even talk about it. You have to buy shit, and then you have to buy shit that's retail. That ain't cool, man. Like I said, I'd love to say what I think, but let's just say I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid, okay? But if you like super reds, super greens, if you like healthy products, check it out. I'm going to show you. But I love to talk like that because I can just reach out a lot more on a video where I can just talk. And then afterwards, if you have any questions, get a hold of me on the inbox. I'm very easy to get a hold of. I am not reclusive. I am not shy. If you guys have time for me, I definitely have time for you. Because if you can duplicate, holy shit, guys, when you're talking the Matrix and you're just getting two people that have $9.95, and we've got people making 10 grand a month, 15 grand a month, almost 20,000 a month. And this is where I come back to my buddy Eric. And Eric, I've told this story before, and Eric says it's cool. He was the town drunk. He couldn't make more than a grand or so a month. Well, he took action about December, January, and he said, you know what? This is my last chance at trying this type of business. He was really good at just being honest. He'd look in his cell phone and go, guys, this is how I am. This is what I've done. This is the opportunity. Give it a shot, guys. I'm here doing the best I can. And if you can join, thank you. He did that for months and months. He became diamond. You know, a couple weeks ago, he and his beautiful fiance, they moved in a just a beautiful meadow of trees and valleys. I'm not going to say where for his own privacy. His house is $4,500 a month. It's massive. And this guy was living in the basement of his fiance's sisters, if I remember right, Eric. This was just 6, 7 months ago. I mean, he's going to get a car. He's going to lose 40 pounds, he said. And this is just a common guy. I could line up 20 people on my screen right now, and I'd say, show me the guy that makes $250,000 off a $9.95 membership. You'd probably go, no, it's got to be someone, sharp haircut. Okay, oh, he's got experience. I've seen this guy before. Nope, Eric's the common folk guy. He just had the balls to do videos, talk about things, talk about his life, story tell. And now he's on a journey to lose like 40 pounds, I think he said. And now he's living in a house. His driveway's so long. Holy shit, if I had to walk from his house to his driveway, I would literally have to stop and get a little bit of rest before I got my mail to go back to my garage. And he busted his ass. It's insane. And these are stories. I'm not doing it to blow smoke up your ass. It just goes to show the power of two mixed with $9.95. But if you just keep posting with a purpose, taking your time and believing in yourself and asking for help, if you get stuck, get a hold of me. Man, if you make $500 and I get half of that, $250, that's just you. Now times that by 100, times that by 200. Guys, I'm going on 500 effing people. And I hate this type of bullshit, but I can't stop talking about it. I can't stop going, God, you guys, check this out. It's like I'm so jealous of Ben and Nodder that came up with this. Because if I could have done this 35 years ago, I'd be like, I'm doing something with my life. There's products that are decent, and there's people making money for the first time in their life in this type of realm, in this arena. Call it MLM, call it network marketing, direct marketing. All of it sucks. I hate all the names. It's like this. Like, God, it's like a big dog shit right in front of me here when I hear these types of names. And yet here I am I do 5 to 10 videos a day. Right now I've got about 25 messages coming in. I've got a whole bunch of people that are just asking me, what's up? And I'm going to show you here in a minute. But buy a domain name. Spend 10, 11 bucks. Forward it to the capture page. Keep it simple. And just go ahead and start posting certain ways. And if you don't mind storytelling, talk about you. Talk about, hey, I want to lose weight. Hey, I love hobbies. I love Harleys. I love Van Halen. I do too. People, believe me, they'll start knowing what you're doing, because you can start referencing products. And hey guys, if you want to look at this, check it out. It seems like I can do it. Maybe it's for you. Thank you for your time. That's all I do, guys. Okay? That's all I do when I'm posting and doing my traditional marketing for this company. It's so damn easy. I feel almost guilty every Thursday when my checks come in. And that is just me, because you're going to do it differently. You might lose interest. Just join for a year and lose interest 17 times, but come back and let's get you at least making $50 a month, so you can put $9.95 in the piggy jar and go, okay, I got $9.95 saved. Will I spend this each month to make 50? Okay. Almost no one quits this company. because they're probably going to make more than $9.95. So I'm so jealous of Ben and Nodder. High five to you cats, man. Because if you got a massive pain in the ass like me that believes in this, that I think that's amazing. You can even ask my friends that have done MLM before. They're like, they all get a hold of me. Oh, you've been on radio, you vote nightclub, you know a lot of people. I do, but I'm not doing this type of business. And now here I am. I'm like the biggest fan of LiveGood. I have shirts, I have hats. I'm like, you know. So anyway, let me show you a screen because this is the first video. And believe me, this is a long one. This is just a coming to Jesus. And the reason why it's a little longer is because I'm looking at the colors. I'm looking at my voice. I'm just looking at the production of it because the way I set up my camera and shit. I learn a lot off this video. So thank you for just watching. If you're on my Facebook page, hope you guys are having a nice Sunday, barbecuing, doing something great. All my buddies in Australia and Pakistan, they're 12 hours ahead. They're in, what is it now? Yeah, it's like 4, 5 in the morning over there. But anyway, I'm going to try to show my screen a little bit. Okay, so let me do this. Hold on, guys. Okay, this is the capture page. Okay, this is what I recommend. Let's say your name is Elvis. If you buy joinelvis.com, I want you to forward to this. Handsome guy here pointing, pretty girl running with her, I don't know, maybe brother or boyfriend, who knows what, or husband. People put in their name and their email. They clock in, just reserve, and you're not joining anything. Okay, this is just you're getting information just to look into an opportunity. That's it. And then if you look right here in the middle, see this, click it. All it is just a 6-minute video. It's like 5 minutes and 55 seconds to be exact. It's our CEO. He talks a little bit about the opportunity. Okay, that's all I do, guys, to almost be platinum in this company. Okay, now this is the website. You can go here anytime. Now I'm logged in, so this screen has a little bit more menu here than what you'll have. But go into the products. Just check out shit. I mean, look at this, like CBD oil. Just go in to learn more. Okay, there it is. Here's all the ingredients. Just click right here. Okay, you want natural flavor that tastes like water? Great. And if you want peppermint, just click peppermint. $7.50. Look at that. It's only 18 bucks. 1,500. God, look at that. 1,500 is only 26. Then you go down here and look at it. I don't blame CBD oil, Green Roads, or Young Living. Good for them. If they can get 90, 80, if they can get 50, I mean, good for them. But not for me. I can't sell it. I'm not average. If I'm going to sell CBD oil, I want to know if people are really getting a deal. And then on top of that, I want to know if they don't have any result that they can get their money back for 3 months. That way I don't go to bed at night feeling cheesy. It's like, hey, give it a shot. If you don't like the taste, get your money back. If you put CBD oil, I don't know, you can put it on your butt cheeks for all I know. But we've got this new collagen. God, everything is kicking ass. Our products are really doing well, guys. Check this out. Look at how cheap. This is a big old bag of collagen. $27.95. Peptides, type 1 and 3. I'm so savvy on this because I watch every Monday. We've got our doctors that, Ryan and Lisa, they do a whole, like, usually 15 to 30 minute, I don't know if I call it a seminar, but it's a tutorial about our products. I'm addicted to Super Reds and Super Greens. I'm addicted to the vanilla protein powder. And I love this for dogs. The chicken flavored CBD oil, that is just awesome. Here's one product that I'm a big fan of. My buddy Blaine, Jill, John, got some other people. My good buddy Jeff and his mom. Look at this, guys. $17.95. 2,000 milligrams of nice smelling cream that you just rub on certain areas that are just aches and pain, and give it a shot. Give it a shot. Right now, I've got 4 to 5 friends that use this daily, and they said, man, within 10 seconds, it has an effect. And it's just, And hey, if it aches 5 times a day, 10 times a day, you just put a little tiny dime, rub it in. This is a month's supply, by the way. 18 bucks to let some pain go down the drain. This is my favorite product right now. Personally, I like Super Reds and Super Greens. But when it comes to what I'm proud of, it's this, well, let me point the other way. It's right there. It's that product. 17, 18 bucks, guys. Couple bucks shipping and handling. It's so exciting to sell products that make a difference. Even sleep patches. See these patches? There's a 30-day supply. If you want energy, put one of these little patches on your shoulder blade. You want to sleep at night? Put this thing on your shoulder blade. That way it doesn't bug you. You don't even know it's there. Hell, half the time you might have 5 of these patches on your ass cheeks. But anyway, guys, we're going to have about 150 products. We take our time. This company's in no rush to hurry and just get a bunch of white label stuff. White label means you can Google, how do I make Cory Draper protein powder? Well, a company will go, well, hey, Cory, just pick a flavor, pick one of our things. We're going to put a label on it, and it's okay. And then we'll say that Cory took 2 years to invent protein powder that tastes like Cocoa Pebbles, because that sounds kind of cool. And don't copy me on that. Actually, I'd like to do that. Okay? That's white label. Not a lot of care. It's mass produced bullshit. With this company, it takes a long time. And if you look at our ingredients and the way that Ryan and Lisa, with CEO Ben and Nodder, they take their time. We're in no rush to invent something that's average. Why do you want 90-day guarantee and then like on the 80th day, all our products come back? We don't even require product purchase at all. And we're doing $11 million in 9 months. Isn't that freaking crazy? 12, 13. I can see the company probably going to 20, $30 million a month. We have 600,000 people worldwide right now. That's freaking crazy. Only about 90,000 in America. Is it saturated? No, not even close. And besides, 9 out of 10 people that are going to sign up, they're not going to follow through like me. Do you know the guy that signed me up, Rob? Guess how much his commissions are on all the levels of income that I earn? He makes $2,200 off me, and he's got 200 and something people in his downline. That's pretty cool, right? You want to see? Check this out. This is live right now. Out of 600 and something thousand people, I'm 41 out of the whole company. I got David here. He's a guru. Man, we just got some of the best in the world doing this. Look at these flags. I don't know any of them. Nigeria, Africa, Bangladesh, Spain, France. I know Canada. That one. Look at all these countries. It's just killing. Norway. I like the Swiss Army. Remember the Swiss Army knife with the X? I do know that one. Look, there's British. Look, Bless. I love that name. Bless Akoli. But check it out. Look at all these countries that are just rocking and rolling. It's so exciting. But my downline, you should see my messages. It's just awesome. Some of the sweetest people all over. And like I said, my biggest following and my biggest group is Pakistan. And you know what? Good luck to you guys. You guys are awesome. And I know there's a lot of bullshit with government, even in America. Believe me, half of the red or the blue are like embarrassed of the other half's red or blue. And we know that there's a lot of countries out there that we're all in the same ball of dirt, guys. It's planet Earth. And it's nice to know that there's some real nice people in China, Ukraine, Russia. I'm not a guy that says, oh, all Russians or all these countries are all. It's not. Even America, we know we have assholes here. But there's a lot of good people here, and there's a lot of good people in every damn country. And I've got over 100 in my downline. And they're awesome. And they all just really believe in $9.95. Take baby steps. You know what I mean? Go on a budget. And if you've saved up $49.95, then climb aboard. Okay? Just climb aboard. Go to that joincory.com. All right? I think it's somewhere in the link. I can't remember what I put on this video. But do yourself a favor. Just check it out. You don't have to join nothing. Just put your name and email address in. And if you want to watch the video, do. And if you want to get a hold of me, just let me know in my, let's say, Facebook or my YouTube. You guys know how to message. And I'll message you back, whatever. But all I can do is a video like this, talk about my experience, the money, the products, the nice people. And I honestly think that you can duplicate and do what I'm doing. And that's just posting with a purpose, being interesting, being funny, talking about yourself a little bit. You don't have to do video like this, guys. You can just say, man, I just want to make some extra money. I've worked so hard my whole life, and if I can just make 500 more bucks, gosh damn it, I'm sick and tired of just not being able to get over $3,000 a month, $2,000 a month. Some people make $4,100 a month, and they can't get over $5,000, $10,000. Doesn't it seem like your neighbor, it's like, God, it seems like they're just vacationing and having fun, and they're pulling in 15, 20 grand. Then you have another neighbor that looks like all they do is work and work and work, and they're always stressed, and their cars broke down, and even they can't afford the water for the lawn, and the lawn starts looking a little bad because they have to kind of water every other day instead of every day. And The struggle's real. I get it. I totally get it. But I've got to do something with my life just every day. I have to do something that's valuable. I have to, I just got to do shit that makes a difference. I was not this type, a guy in my 20s, 30s, 40s, by the time I turned 50. But now I'm like, I've got to do something. I got to help people. There's got to be more to life than just working your ass off, buying a car. Maybe you got the house. Then your kids move out. Then you watch Netflix. Then you watch sports. Then you take a shit. Then you piss. Then you have back problems. Then your hair falls out. And you're just working and working, and most of your money goes to some bill. There's got to be more than that. And I'm not religious. I hope there's something. If there's a big guy in the sky or some type of UFO comes and says, Cory, you know what, dude? Just come. Come on, brother. I want you to play rock and roll for everybody. And I'll go, okay, sounds good, ET. But I don't know what the meaning of life is. I just know that if you help people and just be honest and storytell, you're going to find people that are going to relate to you. And they're going to have $9.95. And I'm pretty sure they have two $20 bills. Okay. I seem to have done the searching, and I have found people like that. And it's mostly just by doing video and posting and just being brutally honest about this company. Okay. So, anyway, I'll wrap it up. Hopefully, my video and my cell phone and my lighting, hopefully, you can see me okay. All I can do is turn this feed off and then hit replay. But I appreciate you guys. If you're watching my videos here or doing anything in my downline already, you guys already know what a cool company this is. And if you're interested, joincory.com. It's right below. You guys check it out. Let's have some fun and get a hold of me but first, please watch the video. Okay. All right. Well, now what I got to do is cruise over here and hit goodbye and end. You guys have a good, I don't know, Sunday. I'm here. Yeah, it's about 5 o'clock, it looks like. So I'm going to actually make me some dinner. All right. And you guys have a good time. And we'll see you guys a bunch more. I'm going to do a lot of live shit now and really help people out with this company and this opportunity. So, okay, peace and love, guys. We'll see you guys next video, okay? All right, take care. Bye.